So in terms of, planted vines of Sauvignon Blanc, France is far and away the leader. But you'll see New Zealand has got nothing to be embarrassed about. They grow a lot of Sauvignon Blanc as well. Surprisingly, Chile and South Africa are number 3 and 4, followed by the United States, followed by Australia. And then you have Romania, Spain, Italy, and the Ukraine. They surprisingly grow a lot of Sauvignon Blanc in Italy, up in the Piedmont and in other areas of northern Italy. You'll get a lot of it there. Some Sauvignon Blanc fun facts. It grows best in cooler weather. That's why it's arguably one of the easiest grapes to grow. It's a prolific grower. It doesn't need a lot of care and attention to grow well. Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvignon translated from French means wild. If you've ever heard the word sauvage or anything like that, that means wild. That goes along with Sauvignon Blanc. It's usually harvested at night when the temperature is the lowest. The reason for that is it's when it has the most acidity, and one of the key features of Sauvignon Blanc is the acidity. So you want to preserve that, and you'll get more of it when it's cooler and when the grape hasn't warmed up. It needs very little winemaker intervention. Now, the Robert Mondavi we're going to taste tonight is aged in oak barrels, and that's pretty rare. Both the Sancerre and the Robert Mondavi use a surly fermentation, which means they let the wine rest with the dead yeast for a period of time, so you get some like bready, doughy flavors and that sort of thing. That's not quite as common either. Most Sauvignon Blanc, they squeeze the grapes, throw it in the steel vats, and they let it ferment. So for that reason, it's one of the best quality wines at any price point. By that I mean, if you compare a $20 Sauvignon Blanc with a $20 Chardonnay, the $20 Sauvignon Blanc is going to be a better wine, because what you're doing is paying for quality of the grapes and that sort of thing. With Chardonnay, there's a lot of winemaker intervention that you have to pay for. You're not paying for that in Sauvignon Blanc. So at any particular price point, when the two prices are equal, chances are the Sauvignon Blanc is going to be the better quality wine, especially if you want to get like $10 wines or $8.50 wines. The best quality, probably the best quality wines you're going to get out there are going to be Sauvignon Blancs, because they don't really have to, you don't have to do a lot of work for them. You don't have a lot of labor costs that go into that bottle of wine. It's one of 6 noble grapes. The other 5 are Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Merlot, Pinot Noir, and Riesling. When I was looking this up, I was reading there's a group of people that want to make Syrah a noble grape. I'm not sure what that buys you, but so far they have not been successful. So now that Prince Harry is out, maybe there's room for another noble out there somewhere. I'm not really sure. It's another fun fact. It's a parent grape to Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon is a cross between Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc, hence the name Cabernet Sauvignon. So it's probably one of the most popular grape in the world. It is not a defendant, but a descendant of Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc food pairing. Seafood. Obviously, a vinaigrette salad goes really well with Sauvignon Blanc. Vegetables like asparagus and mushrooms with a lot of umami, or a little bit of bitterness. If you want some cheese, try goat cheese, Gruyere, or Swiss cheese. If you're making a dish with any of these herbs, basil, chives, cilantro, dill, fennel, mint, parsley, rosemary, tarragon, thyme, try some Sauvignon Blanc. If you're using any of these spices like coriander, fennel, saffron, or white pepper,